Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall talk about a topic that what are those features which are not supported by Apex programming in Salesforce. So friend, today's topic is very interesting. So one by one we shall talk about in detail. First one is that the Apex programming does not support any UI user interfaces. That means, friend, if you want to use any HTML, CSS, JavaScript, so you must have to use the LWC Lightning Web Component interface of the Salesforce within Apex programming. You cannot use any HTML or CSS or any UI UX things in the Apex. So these are the limitations. This is the feature which is not available in Apex. Second is the multi-threading. Friend, if you are a Java developer, so you must have to know about the multi-threading option. That this is a very good feature in Java. However, multi-threading is not possible in Apex programming. Then next is that system level operations. System level operation means that you cannot access the server files, the network level sockets, FTP, and execute dynamic code, etc. So these system level operations are not possible in Apex. These are the restrictions. Then fourth one is the strict governor limits. Friend, the Apex is basically you know that it runs on the Force.com platform of Salesforce, and Salesforce has some governor limits. Governor limits means that basically it's a shared environment. So, like for example, you cannot. There are some number of updates or inserts which are possible in the Salesforce. So you cannot cross, you cannot bypass those governor limits, and you must operate within hard runtime limits for memory, CPU time, and database queries. Next is that we know that Apex is object-oriented language. However, it lacks many other features of object-oriented, like it lacks in multiple inheritance, true generic custom exceptions with parameters, and method overloading. So there are few features of object-oriented which are not available in Apex. Also, Apex cannot bypass the security model. That means it runs on system context by default but cannot elevate its own permissions beyond the running user's object. It means, friend, that for example, if you are using any particular user object in the Apex and it has the limitations, user has some limitations on the security model. So you must have to follow those instructions when coding in Apex for that user, because you cannot bypass those restrictions. Then next is that it has restricted data types. That means it lacks primitive arrays. That means, for example, you can it has a dedicated char type and other common types like short or bytes. So there are some limitations. There are some limitations in data types as well. So these are the few features, friend, which are not available in Apex. And whenever you are programming in Apex in Salesforce, you must have to consider all those limitations in Apex. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video.